See, most people think that they're broke because they don't make enough money. But the truth is, that's not why most people stay broke. And we trying to get ahead. I realized that most people stay broke because they were really never shown another way. Or maybe there were ways, but they were limited. So if you've been feeling stuck in life, like you're working, you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, but you're still not getting ahead, you're not lazy. You're not crazy. Maybe you just weren't given the full picture. Maybe you were taught one way to live. And I know that I was, right? Most of us were taught to go to school, get a job, work hard, get married, pay the bills, and then keep repeating it. And maybe, just maybe, survive long enough to retire one day. But truth is, that's what I thought too. But see, let's be honest. You work for 40 years, 40 hours a week to retire on 40% of your income. There is just no way in the world that we could survive on this in this economy. But when you know better, you do better for you, your family, your future. And maybe nobody ever set you down. But there are other ways to make money online. There are people building online businesses. There are people making money from skills that they're learning, from ideas. Some are even sharing what their own wisdom and their own experiences, right? And from things that they've created once, they sell it over and over and over again. See, there were moments in my own life, right, where I felt completely broken. I was going through a divorce, relocating, being a single mom, where I had to start over, where I felt behind, where I questioned everything. And what I started realizing during that time was this: the problem really wasn't just money, it was my mindset, what my thoughts were repeating. It was me not believing what was possible. And it was me feeling like these are things that I just never was exposed to. Just like my exposure to network marketing, where I first learned social media and connections, right? Making money online, how to build in my brick and mortar businesses, presence. But once I started learning and hearing about digital products, online businesses, content creation, affiliate income, I realized something, that these other opportunities right here were here all along. I just didn't know about them. I didn't know where to start. And really, most people don't. So once I understood what was behind it, I said, you know what? This is the way to reinvent myself, pivot, especially right now in this season. Okay. And since I was always in my mindset was to work smart and not hard, I decided I was going to learn these new skills. So that was going to make room for me. So in so many ways, all while serving this community. And that's why I acknowledge that so many other people might feel stuck. And it's not because they're not capable, but because they've never been shown other paths. And so for me, it's important to show them other ways to make money or how to work smart and not hard. So if you feel behind in life, just know you are not behind, because I used to think the same thing. You've just never been shown other ways. And the moment you start learning these new skills, the moment you start seeing these new opportunities, everything begins to change in your life. Because now, instead of you thinking, I have to work more hours, I need to pick up extra shifts to make more money, you're going to start thinking, what can I learn? Maybe I should start with Canva. Maybe I should start creating content. How to use these systems, right? To build and make things online and simplify things, or really just how to start. Okay? When you're ready to change your life and you understand that learning these new skills really only takes an hour a day to learn, you start thinking, what can I build? What can I create? You see, there's a difference now. And that's when you start stepping into a completely different life. One where, you're not stuck in survival mode no more. You're not dependent on one income. You're actually building something for yourself. And so that's why this channel exists. It exists to help you reinvent yourself, shift your mindset, and learn simple skills that's going to help you create income online. So if you're sitting here thinking, okay, but what does that actually look like? Watch the next video, okay? Because I break down one of the simplest ways beginners are creating digital products using a free tool called Canva. And there's so much that I would have liked to put in that video, but again, if you subscribe to the channel, when I put out that content, you'll be the first one to get it. And you'll learn as well as grow and build and reinvent your life and become financially free, setting yourself up for your future. Okay? I don't know about you, but I know that's what I'm doing. So don't forget to like the video, share the content so that it reaches other people. And as I always like to close, protect your peace and always listen to your intuition because it's guiding you. So until the next video, bye y'all.